MF Show.
Welcome back to the Miles Faber Show. It's been another tough week for some people, especially this one man in California who managed to flood his entire hotel room and struggled to flee the scene. And our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, gave us some new and very technical health information regarding stopping the spread of COVID-19.
If people want to wear a mask because it prevents you from breathing or speaking moistly on them, oh, what a terrible image.
Which brings me to my first segment, words to avoid so you don't speak moistly. Scrupulous. Perpetual. Personification. I've also noticed politicians and celebrities using the elbow bump to greet each other. I mean, that's cool and all, but to me, wouldn't the safest way to greet each other be the booty bump?
That ass, though.
I mean, think about it. Your mouths are literally facing in complete opposite directions. It's basically impossible to cross-contaminate. But wait, if the booty bump was the new handshake and you had to greet the Pope, then... never mind. Whatever, I'm Jewish. What's a Pope? The recent unfortunate cancellation of the Olympics has left us sad and hungry, thus combining the two and making the new Olympics the Foolympics, the Munchie Games. Don't stop and look at it, it's a speed contest. One positive aspect of being in isolation is that people are being a little bit more creative. Last week I put out a call for people to send in their new hobbies and interests, and I was introduced to Dale McLaughlin, a man from Brampton, Ontario, who introduced his new hobby to me. Check it out. Hi, my name is Dale McLaughlin, and I am a stop sign enthusiast. Stop sign has a very interesting and rich history and heritage. The first stop signs were actually posted in Nebraska and Michigan in 1915. Now what's first interesting about letters posted on a white background, 2 feet by 2 feet on a square sign. Can you imagine that? They switched to the hexagon, which, a little known fact, is recognizable. It is, of course, a decision made by the AASHO, or more popularly known as the American Association of Highway State Officials. Brings me to my next point. All stop signs are the same. Here's an example of a different one. Here, this is a stop sign in Japan. And one thing you'll notice is it's actually a triangle, right? And even more interestingly, you can actually hear my mother rummaging around back there, which brings me to my next point. It's really quite a wonder. I digress. I'm Dale McLaughlin, and there's no stopping me. Now I'll toss it to my news correspondent, Alex Pinion, with the new news. Alex?
Thanks, Miles. This is Alex Pinion with the new news.
New news.
Since Miles already covered what happened in the news, I guess I'll just talk about the things that I've recently Googled. The first thing I looked up was, what is the square root of 144? The answer is 12. You're welcome. The next thing I looked up is, does your body hair keep growing? Which I think is especially poignant for this point in time. And the answer is, eventually it goes through a rest period. Looking at my own body hair, my body has not found that rest period yet. How can I get the stuff out of my belly button? Now, that might seem really gross, but I'm actually being proactive. I have an innie belly button, so stuff really gets in there. I do clean it all the time, but there's like a tiny little thing that I can't get out, and I really regret Googling it because oh God, it's bad.
New news. Thanks, Alex, for the new news update. That brings us to the end of our show. Thank you for tuning in again. And if you liked it, tag someone below who you think might like it. And if you didn't like it, tag someone below anyways, because why not? And make sure you check out my YouTube channel, The Miles Faber Show, where sooner or later I will be posting some BTS footage. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. And remember,
Fecal or menstrual leakage.
Yes.
You read that right. It is possible for feces or menstrual blood to come out of a belly button. That's not what mine is, though.
The MF Show.